It is certainly a high-profile clash and one to look forward to here at the Emirates. Arsenal against Liverpool. Who's going to prevail? Live on EA TV. Ideal weather, no complaints on that front, here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory. And for the third time this season, we are playing Liverpool. Liverpool, well, not the third time we're playing them at home, obviously, but this is the second time we're playing them at home and the third time we're playing them this season. Sorry about the battered old last kit at Highbury, Arsenal kit. I've had this since the season, since the 05-06 season, and it got to a point where it just became a shirt I wear around the house from time to time instead of something I wear in public. And yeah, it's just got completely battered. But anyway, so we play Liverpool on Sunday, and I'm very worried, to be honest. I mean, I could easily turn around and say I can't trust other teams to do anything. Normally, the fixture between Chelsea and Liverpool normally finishes as a draw. They draw quite a lot for a very, very long time. They've drawn a lot of their fixtures, but obviously last night they didn't do that. Liverpool battered Chelsea 4-1. Thus maintaining Liverpool's 5-point gap at the top of the table. Man City also won as well. I think they were playing, I can't remember off the top of my head, but they were playing Burnley, which to be honest, I sort of knew they were going to win anyway. Like, there wasn't really any doubt that they were going to win that game. The Chelsea-Liverpool game at Anfield is sort of a little bit more, Jesus Christ, it's 3-2. I mean, I watched Wolves pull one, Man United Wolves. I watched Wolves pull one back, and then McTominay score the third. And Max Kilman has pulled it back to 3-2, and they're now in the 90th minute. From what I understand, I know this is not a Man United YouTube show, but still, from what I understand, it sounded like it should have been more easy for Man United than it was. And I saw Man United fans on X before I came on here going about how they're back and all this kind of stuff because they were 2-0 up at half time. And yes, they won the game, but they've won it by the scruff of their neck. But anyway, so stay in your lane. No, I'm joking. Liverpool. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried because of the fact that Liverpool seem to be scoring goals for fun at the moment, even without Mo Salah, who's out injured, and who probably and Trent as well. I don't think Trent's going to play on Sunday, so I am a little bit worried. So I'm going into this kind of skeptical because I think that even though it's at home, and I know as I mentioned in the reaction on Tuesday for Forest, that we beat them at home last season. Just about beat them at home last season. We drew with them away last season and this season. I think for particularly the majority of most of the first half and quite a lot of the second half, I think we played reasonably well against them in the FA Cup. I just think we got punished for lack of goal threat, essentially, because I think we could have been like 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes against Liverpool in the FA Cup. So on one hand, we can beat them. We definitely can beat them. But I don't know. I just always feel when we go into these games against the so-called Big Six, particularly when it's Liverpool or City, I always think it's we're the underdogs in these games. Even though I wouldn't necessarily say that the Liverpool this season are better than the Liverpool that won the league, for example, in 1920. 2019, 2020, not 1920 the year, but anyway, so I wouldn't say that they're a better team now. I think they're they've changed their personnel, and they've changed their sort of aging midfield that they had. But I don't necessarily think that they're better than that season where they won the league. I think what's kind of pushing them forward at the moment is the fact that Jurgen Klopp has announced that he's leaving at the end of the season, and I think obviously the players would have known about that, and therefore they're like, let's give him one more title. You know, Man City have still got plenty of time to come good, as they always seem to. So yeah, I'm going into this game not really knowing what's going to happen, because I think we can beat them, but I'm not sure we will. I don't necessarily know if we'll lose the game, but I don't really foresee us winning at this stage. It's the kind of game where something stupid is going to happen, like a penalty gets given away, or someone gets sent off, or something like that. You know, we're still missing players, particularly in the fullback position. You know, obviously Zinchenko will probably play, and Ben White will probably be at right back, and that's basically all we have. We've got Kivior there, but he's not really a natural fullback. So yeah, I think it's going to be tough regardless. You know, I think in the last game in the FA Cup, I don't believe they had like Szoboszlai playing, if I remember correctly. And I don't think he played at Anfield as well. So I think Szoboszlai will be playing as well. So that would be a slightly different thing to deal with. You know, Partey seems like he's no closer to a return. I thought he'd be. I actually played him in the sim for Nottingham Forest, because I was certain he was going to be back, but doesn't look like he is. But Smith Rowe seems to have taken that place now. Whether Arteta brings Havertz back in for this, I'm not sure. I would personally stick with what you've got. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one, I think, which is why, I mean, I make my own rules, it being that this is my channel, so I'm not going to predict a score, because I really, really genuinely don't know what's going to happen. It could go either way. Because yeah, I think we can beat them, but I know that this iteration of Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool are ruthless, and I think if we defend badly, this could be bad. And it's not the kind of game you want to lose badly at home when you're trying to go for a league title or trying to be in and around a championship. So yeah, I can't predict. Unfortunately, guys, I cannot predict what the score is going to be, so I'm not going to think about it anymore. I just know it's one of those ones where I will be behind my sofa, or, you know, in the other room every time something happens, every time Liverpool threaten our goal, and they will threaten our goal, don't worry. I will be behind the sofa. But there is part of me that thinks we can beat them. Don't get me wrong. This isn't all nihilism and doom and gloom. There is part of me that thinks we can beat them. So let's see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. That's my prediction. Let's see what happens. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like what I'm saying. Enjoy the rest of the simulation. I keep forgetting to say that. Every time I do these, I always say to myself, make sure you say, enjoy the rest of the simulation. Most of you probably don't watch after I finish speaking. You might even watch when I start speaking. I don't know. But yeah. I hope you enjoy the rest of the simulation. I'll be back again after the game on Sunday. So until then, take care and stay safe.
For his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal. But I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Partey. Well read to ease the pressure. Luis Diaz. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Martinelli. Here's Gabriel Jesus. He read the situation defensively and did his job. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack.
Substitution.
It'll be a Liverpool ball.
Coming off the pitch.
And time for the change now. Matip. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Now maybe the really short route to goal. Crossing opportunity. Gakpo. No let-up here. And tidy defensive play. And into the last 30 minutes now. Nicely cut out. Martinelli. Nicely blocked. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Arsenal pushing to add to the lead. They've won the corner. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
To be replaced by.
Who can he pick out? Well, a bit short with the clearance. Nicely timed tackle. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And he's broken free. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Jorginho. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. And defensive play to be applauded. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well read to win possession back. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Diaz, and quick thinking defensively. Gakpo. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Oh, good save. So a personnel change then. Trying to deliver it accurately and making sure it wasn't problematic. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Martinelli. Could be. Well, what a stop that was. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Jorginho. Played into the centre. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Matip. 5 minutes to go. Time and circumstances against Liverpool, but still they might hit back. But they took care of the situation defensively. Declan Rice. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. This could be it! And a goal it is! But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Wasteful from Liverpool. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say it officially. Arsenal have won this game. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.